The Houthis in Yemen are getting pretty good at shooting down U.S. MQ-9 Reapers. The Iranian-backed terror proxy says it took out 7 Reapers in less than 6 weeks. Each one of those drones costs around $30 million. So the combined total of losing all those high-tech machines is more than $200 million. The increase in down drones could be a factor of the uptick in U.S. strikes against the Houthis, but Pentagon officials say it also shows the group is just getting better at targeting these sophisticated unmanned aircraft. The drones struck were either conducting surveillance missions or on attack runs. The Pentagon says an investigation into the circumstance of each downing is ongoing. Last year, Houthis shot down multiple Reapers. The findings from those investigations linked the terror group's enhanced capabilities to Tehran. The Mullah regime is providing the Houthis with air defense systems that are kind of difficult to detect for U.S. forces, as they often lack a heat signature due to the absence of a radar system. The Trump administration is pursuing a more aggressive military campaign against the rebels than the Biden administration did, launching daily strikes since mid-March. President Trump is vowing overwhelming lethal force against the Houthis in an effort to eliminate their capability to target vessels in the Red Sea and Gulf of Aden. The U.S. Navy has 2 carrier strike groups in the region, along with several other destroyers and cruisers in the Red Sea and Mediterranean Sea. There are also a fleet of B-2 bombers at Diego Garcia. It's the most U.S. firepower in the region in years, and allows the U.S. to pull off airstrikes while the majority of the force remains far enough away to avoid enemy counterattacks. But that standoff strategy also means sending in Reapers from time to time. Military officials say U.S. airstrikes hit a bevy of targets, including weapons facilities and air defense systems. Hundreds of rebels, along with some of the group's top brass, were also reportedly killed in the strikes. So far, the current 3-week campaign against the Houthis already cost the U.S. around $1 billion. Some defense officials warn the focus on Yemen takes attention away from Beijing in the Indo-Pacific and could hurt the U.S.'s ability to counter Chinese aggression. Although the U.S. Central Command says efforts in Yemen are proving fruitful, citing a drop in Houthi ballistic missile attacks by nearly 90%, and again, says the fact more drones are being shot down by Houthis could just be due to an increased operation tempo. Still, the loss of Reapers is holding the U.S. back from launching Phase 2 of the military operation, that according to defense officials. The U.S. relies heavily on those drones in the absence of boots on the ground in Yemen, as they provide invaluable scouting on enemy movements as well as targets, and are capable of launching Hellfire missiles as well. The loss of Reapers is not the only concern either. Multiple Democratic senators are worried about the civilian casualties linked to American airstrikes in Yemen, questioning whether the Trump administration is doing everything it can to reduce civilian harm. A recent U.S. strike on a fuel facility in Yemen reportedly killed dozens of civilians. For more of our unbiased, straight fact reporting like this, download the Straight Arrow News app today.